to the season final show of Dissect. I go by the name of Novelist.
And I am Jewel.
What's up, Jay? What's good? What's good?
Oh my, I'm running on adrenaline, man. This morning was my photo shoot for my kitties. I was up
Oh,
all night just doing amendments to costumes.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you and
How
I,
are you?
you and I on the same level, just adrenaline. Straight from a 5 hour show, or was it 5 hours or 6 hours
Oh
show?
gosh.
And yeah, into Dissect.
Mm.
Exciting show for you guys. It is the last show, and the guests we have, trust me, we couldn't close off the season better than this. So
Yes.
unless you have anything to say to them, Joel,
No, no, no. I'm just excited to meet the guests.
all
Let's
right.
meet
So if you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll be right back with our guests and the last show for this season. Back in 2 seconds.
So I'm Janine Zabi across.
I'm Janelle Zappy. And where's Zappy Street?
This is what you beat on the inside and we ready to go.
Are you, Jewel? You are getting talents that you're not talking about.
I just get to the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drum.
Yeah.
I can honestly say that they've done such a good job with hospitality and welcoming all people in.
Well, Samantha Moon.
So my name is Claudette. Alona People.
I am Selena.
And then that's how it started. When I came home,
My name is Pumba, stage name, of course.
Well, I was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I am Evelina Blanc.
I am a mother first. I think I'm a really wonderful friend. And a really great business.
I gotta be ready because you're like, oh, she picked that. No, I didn't.
Yep. I am Kendra Stephen.
I am Rena Charles, aka Mystery.
I take people forward in victory.
And welcome back to the program. I think I'm frozen. I don't know why.
At
But
least you know.
at least I know, right? Yeah, but our guest tonight, I gotta say, man, he's no stranger. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say no stranger. You know what? This man is responsible for Dominican music, one of the people responsible for Dominican music making it across international waters. He has created a buzz for not just himself, for his crew. He has created a buzz for the country. He has been, like, you hear about him in the negative light and the positive light. Ladies and gentlemen, gotta bring this man on. He goes by the name of Ridge. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Ridge Bell. What's
Yeah.
up, bro?
Good night, everyone. What's up?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know what's going on with
I
novelists
don't know
tonight.
why,
Maybe it's the energy that you're bringing, Rich.
right?
Yeah, welcome.
So, welcome to Toronto, man. How does it feel to be in the city?
It feels good, man. Toronto, different from the States. I find it different, clean, more clean.
Different,
Toronto.
Oh, thank you.
a little colder too.
I find the weather not bad this time around. I find the
Yeah.
weather kind of warm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because you said that, I'm gonna ask you. This is your first time in Canada, right?
No, that's my second time in Canada.
Oh,
Second
okay.
time,
So
okay.
so you can get away.
But
You can
first time performing.
performing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Usually people come up here in July, which we know is crazy hot everywhere, and they have sweat on saying it's cold. So I was like, what? Are you checking it's not cold? So yeah, man. So what's been up, man? For the people that's been under a rock that probably don't know who you are, I mean, go ahead and introduce yourself to them. Tell who you are, where you're from, type of thing.
Well, my full name is called Rich Bell, but I famously known as Mr. Ridge, aka
Mhm.
Crossy Bridge. I'm from Dominica, you know, from Newtown, raised up in Jodel, and I've been doing music since like high school, like from 14 years, you know.
Right.
Started classical music, then I
Hmm.
started playing on the cruise ship, doing freelancing,
Hmm.
and it's like spreading and learning different genres of music. And so
Right.
when I came back to Dominica and just like, you know, started to market the bouyon music in a different way.
Right.
Mhm.
And that you definitely did.
Yeah.
So like I mean your time on the boat, or just did you spend a lot of time like what can I say, researching on the proper way of going to things? Because you one of the artists, maybe the first one of the first that I see that make sure this stuff is like registered. Like you're strictly business.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
I must say, traveling kind of opened my mind a lot, you know, meeting different professional musicians and seeing how they take the music. Like, some people have the music like is a free up, you know,
All
like
right.
a hobby, but these guys they take it like a job. That's like how you work a 9 to 5, they take the mistake at
Right.
9 to 5.
Nice.
Put that same work ethic into the music, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you were saying you were on the cruise ship. So how long did you spend on the cruise ship? And did you sing this kind of music on the
No,
cruise ship?
no, actually, when I was on the cruise ship, I was more playing like calypso,
Okay.
reggae, soca, compa, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, for about like 2 years. But then I
Yeah.
felt like it was like a prison because you had to spend like 6, 7 months on the cruise ship. And
Right.
then you have 2 months back home. So I did that for about 2 months.
Right.
Yeah.
And then from that, I came down to St. Martin. I did a stint in St. Martin for about 3 years. You know, freelancing, I played with berries, popcorn, Allen.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I went to Philadelphia.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was a 6 months up there. You know, that's we're trying out the different vibes, different
Yeah.
environment. But I just couldn't take that winter in the States. Yeah.
And Philadelphia is actually really cold because it's
Yeah.
yeah, it
That
actually
winter
is.
wasn't it for me, so I came back down to St. Martin,
Yeah.
and all the time I was like more a keyboardist, a keyboard player, you know. So I was
Right.
learning different genres and music and understanding different types of music.
Hmm.
And then it was in 2018, I think that's when Maria and Irma passed St. Martin,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
and I was forced to go down to Guadeloupe because I had my son in Dominica and all schools were closed. So I took him and went to Guadeloupe
Right.
and I recorded my first song, and the first one was a hit. And
Hmm.
from that point, I was like, you know what, maybe I should, you know, do more of the singing.
Mhm.
And from this, being uphill
Right.
from that point.
That was the Reggie song, right? Cause the
Yeah,
Ridge Reggie.
I don't know. We keep any PG-14 on the.
we
Yeah,
we're adults here.
yeah. We have to.
But that one was she won the Reggie tonight. Yeah, she won
Right.
the Reggie tonight. Yeah, keep it clean, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to clean it. You see, I started trying to say it because I
Yeah,
had to try to get the clean version. But
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, that tune. I mean, even today I was playing it on the air. That tune to me. I mean, that's like what 4 years ago?
2018 when I released it,
Yeah.
September.
Okay, so
Yeah,
almost
Sure. So,
8 years.
and it's still banging. It's
yeah.
still banging. Um, I guess the reason for that is all the stuff you learn musically. Like
Hmm.
you like I listen to your production. Like let's stick on the production for a second.
Mm-hmm,
Your production. I remember when I heard that Reggie track.
mm-hmm.
The track is um it is what you call it, like contagious. Like you could catch it and
Catchy. Yeah.
catch it, right?
Yeah.
But something about the rhythm, like it was just it's different. It was mixed properly, mastered properly. It really sounded like a musician put the music together.
Yeah, that's what I really try to do is really bring back the music to the bouyon because I
Yeah.
raised up in a time where I saw like Serenade and WCK playing. So, you know, I
Hmm.
want to understand not just the beats but the music back then. So
Right.
what I did was just use my experience and to really put the music, not just the rhythm, but the music to the rhythm.
Right.
And I think that worked out pretty well, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have a question here, but we'll come back to that in a little bit because we want to cover some information
Mhm.
first. Yeah. But so those rhythms, you make every one of those rhythms
I do
like
all my productions is me. Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
There's some things I saw.
Talent.
I was watching. Man, it's been a while I've been following you. So I would probably go back to maybe 2019 or 2020. There was a series you were doing, like every Fridays you were
Oh
doing,
yeah, Read Your Friday, yeah.
right? And I used to sit down there, my brethren RIN and just sit down and like this man would make a beat just starting with his mouth, Jay.
Really?
Just his mouth. This and I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? But at the end it's like, holy dude, where do you get your inspirations from?
Oh.
I was gonna ask that, but that's a loaded question, and it depends on.
Well, you see, it was just like everything is music, you know. Like
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
talking now, the young lady talking, everything has a frequency, has a key. So
Yeah.
once you start to understand that, like basically the whole environment sounds like music to me, you know, a baby
right.
crying, the vehicle passing by. So I understand like everything has a frequency and a key. I just decided to be like out of the box, you know,
Mhm.
unorthodox and try out different stuff, and it worked out, you know. So that
Yeah,
was what it really was. Just being different and creative to the
right.
max.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very creative.
The bonus for you is that you create your own music. You produce. You are you producing as well?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
producing.
create, produce, write, sing. You're all one man
Yeah, one man
production,
band, yeah.
one man band. Yeah. But that's
But
sheer
this
talent. Hmm.
there's something you did not mention. To me, you did music. You work with people in Buyo before like way before you came out, obviously, right?
Oh yeah.
Didn't you
Yeah,
work with like Esclav or those type of guys?
well, at first when I just started off, there was this young band called Cross Vibes.
Cross
Did
vibes,
some
that's
work
it.
with Cross Vibes. Then we
Right.
started a band called Excess Groove.
All
Then
right.
I did some work with Nai, you know, from WCK, made an
Okay.
album with him. And like yeah, I basically backed up, you know, some of the popular bands in Dominica
Nice.
before really going into singing. Because the problem was, it's like I had a vision for the Buyo. And
Hmm.
then I would explain it to the guys, and I was like, didn't really have the belief or didn't really see where I was
Right.
going with it, you know.
Right.
And I say
Mhm.
like for some people, seeing is believing. So I said,
Right.
Yeah.
let me do it, and then people can say, okay, yo, you can really do something, and the boy you can go that far.
Right.
Hmm.
Because what happened now also, music right now is very visual, and
Yeah.
I did study IT and videography in college, so
Okay.
I used that now to really push out the music. Like we reach your Friday, it
Hmm.
was a calculated move. I see, you know, at COVID time, everybody home, they
Yes.
want content to watch, and there's no really local content from Dominica. So I
Yeah.
was
Hmm.
a hub for local content and building my fan base. While
Hmm.
everybody at home and all the musicians sleeping on them houses.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plug it in. Yes.
Yeah.
You even did a concert during COVID. I
Yeah.
I got to Dominica the same day of that, but
Mhm.
then they locked me up for like a week.
Oh yeah. The
Oh
the
yeah, I was in St. James for like a
quarantine.
good week.
Yeah.
So that is so you're just one of those people that if it comes to mind and you figure you could do it, you're just gonna go do it.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah. I mean, nothing's impossible. Like, I hate people tell me, like, you know, you cannot do this. Kind of, I like positive
Yeah.
manifestation. So, like,
Yes.
don't tell me I cannot do it. Tell me how we're going to do it, you know?
Cannot for me is a boat.
Yeah.
For Dominicans will understand what I mean, or French people might understand. Yeah, the word cannot, I can't, that don't exist. Like even
Yeah.
try is a problem for me. Like just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so wow.
Are
Okay,
you
so
sure? Did you do comedy at one point, or
Comedy.
your skits that you do on your thing? They're very comical. Sometimes
Oh,
intentionally, I think.
well, yeah, what I do, sometimes I try and like bring like comedy in the music because I find like sometimes people make some like too much serious songs, you know. The
Yeah.
comedy is also part of the like, especially when I came out with Suki. When
yeah,
I brought out that song is Suki, and it was like it was a comical song and it really went far, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
So that worked, yeah, work your whatever muscle.
yeah.
Do you surprise? Are you surprised though the reaction from the listening audience? Like when you play when you are on stage, are you not now, but initially when you started to sing this kind of like nasty business, the raw music, were you surprised when the feedback was so positive?
No, I was surprised because what happened is at that time people wasn't really listening to Boyo music, and there
Mm,
was a lot of good Boyo songs, but people were not really listening to music. So I say, you know what, I have to do something like to really shock people brain. and force them to listen to us. And then from there, the Nasty Business will go to like the other songs. Like I don't even know any of my songs, but after I did that song with Suki and I did some other Nasty Business song, I had songs like Toxic Love and More Love songs.
Yes, that's one of my favorite.
Yeah, so that's what that was like the strategy, like to get people to listen. Like, what is this guy is saying? He really said that, and then
Okay.
Yeah, you really have to take in the lyrics when you listen to his
yeah,
when you
but I don't like in the beginning there was a lot of backlash because my family is Catholic and Dominican is a Catholic country. So this guy sing this kind of songs, whatever. But I say, you know what? Like it has songs for gospel, it has songs about drugs, it has songs about whatever. So why we can have songs about sex? You know, it's life.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about stealing, and I'm not talking about killing.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Rick James did it.
Yeah.
But Reg, wouldn't you say that's kind of a people being hypocrites? Like, I don't really want to point people out, but we grew up in an era where we heard songs like those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even those songs in French, those songs in French, they were raw. They were not hidden.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe everybody couldn't understand it, but I did. So, don't you find people being hypocrites when, when they come at you with a negative energy? Like, I mean, pretty much everybody has sex anyway, so.
Yeah. There's a lot of hypocrite people, but I think what happened is people are just kind of scared, because I remember once there was this lady, she came to a concert in Mines in New York. It was an old lady, like in her 60s, and had a song about like she want my tongue, something,
Right.
And then she was there for her husband, and the husband watched me a kind of way, and then he left. And I thought she stayed for a while. After the show, she came back and she come back and said, like, that song you sang, I really like that song. My husband not for it, but I like it. Like, continue it. I like that song, And a grown lady, it's like some people they just don't want to show their true colors in public.
Yes, that's true. So true.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. What we were like, as most women were brought up to be conservative and more like, oh, I don't do that. I don't do that. But what is it? A lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets kind of thing, but nowadays people are just out with it, so why be afraid to express your sexuality? But anyways,
Yeah. You have to be a real self, man. I hate people to pretend, like be a real self. Whatever you are, like tell me straight up. I'll have more respect for you. Yeah.
I was thinking about what you just said about the man. Maybe he thought you were trying to give his wife some points of things that he should try, and he's like, I ain't doing those old school. He's probably old school,
That's really why he left.
He's mad at you.
But I'm pretty sure he grew up on those type of things. He grew up listening to Sparrow and everybody else. So
Soul Fusion, that kind of stuff there.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But okay, we know you were tight on the production part. What made you, like you said, it was comical, but to take somebody like Suki or even Jolly, rest in peace. Jolly, by the way, had a lot of talent.
Yeah, Jolly. Yeah.
He had a lot of talent. But what made you want to take a risk with these two?
Okay, well, I knew Jolly from school days, and the men went to school together. So that's my boy, and then Suki, and then from the streets. And I really wanted to show that a lot of guys they go to like the bigger artists to try and get a collab and looking for a hit. But I guess don't have a lot of hidden talent. We just don't have the right platform and the resources and the team to help you push. And just show like, I can take someone from the streets and make a hit. And that was it, And Suki was a guy at the time. I really was trying my best to like show me, even if you are at the bottom, you can change your life around, you can do something. So that was the initial project with Suki, It worked well for a while, but he never stopped the drugs, so he ended up going back in jail again. Right now he's in Stockholm right now. I think he's coming up on May 28th. He should be coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then with Jolly too, Jolly's more a gangster. Everyone knew Jolly was a gangster, and I think like, you have a talent in music. Why do you try and go more in the music? You don't really have to be in the gangster thing. And he did, he did, and he was doing very well. But sometimes the sins of the past follow you. So yeah.
Unfortunate.
So is this Jolly? He's a character, a person similar to like Gully Bob or like Uncle Ellis,
No,
The,
Suki was
from
more similar to Golly Bob. Jolly was more like a El Chapo. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. No. Jolly was more chill. And like I said, he has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Um, crazy. So, is there any? I see now you're working with some female artists,
Yeah, yeah.
and is one of them your sister or something?
Yeah, one of my sister, Paris. Paris is my
Yeah.
sister.
All right.
And one of them was my girlfriend. And the
Okay.
next one was some girls, one from convent, one from grammar school, you know.
Right.
Because I want to show that even if you're young, you can still, do something in music because sometimes
Yeah.
your parents trying to hold you back. Like with me, when I was in high school, I told my parents, yeah, I want to be a musician. That's like, oh, music is like a hobby. You can do it on the side, study, become an architect or, a doctor.
Yeah.
Like people really, because they don't know, they never seen nobody from Dominica make a lot of money in music or take it
Yeah.
serious as a career.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
think only like maybe 10% of the world musicians actually make a living off of music.
Hmm.
But it just all
Oh,
comes down to your discipline and your dedication.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
But how does your parents feel about it now?
oh, I know they sing a different song. It's like, best song
Literally singing a different song.
yeah,
That's
man.
a good.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
good. That's good.
So they're pretty much supportive then.
Yeah, man, it's supportive vibes, 100%. I mean, even if they would give me that advice, like, but whenever I needed help, because,
Right.
sometimes a musician, you struggle for certain things, like they were there, they had my back, so I can't say nothing bad about them.
Okay.
Nice.
That's good.
Nice. So we're not gonna hear about the ex-girlfriend again, like musically.
Oh, no, man.
Eh?
Me, are still cool, and
Because
hopefully she
oh,
might have something new. We'll see how it goes. I'm a person, as you say, business is business, So,
right.
yeah.
Well,
So you've been touring like pretty much since the year started. Well, after Carnival, to Dominica from Dominica Carnival,
Yeah.
and now you're in Toronto. And a
Mhm.
lot of people did not believe you were coming to Toronto, so we had to make sure that changed.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Roy told you the buzz is crazy here. A lot of people looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward towards it too because I think Toronto has been a market that has been ignored by Dominicans for a while now because I think
Yeah.
last band was WCK or whoever. Did
No,
that
the last band came
from
up here
Dominica
in 20 from DA Triple K
when it came up.
207
If you
27.
had
Yeah,
to think
oh
back,
07.
that means it was a very long time.
Yeah, whenever the Pressure album came out, that's when they came, and I think that
Yeah,
was
so I say come back and show Toronto and Canada some love because right now you can leave out countries, and people have been calling for me to come up there, so I make sure I get the visa and everything and to execute.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So we can expect total nastiness, chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow be a mashup, nastiness, love,
Nice.
everything. And
Right,
also the rest of the crew, they're applying for the visa. So hopefully for Caribana, I'll come
right,
up with the whole band next
right.
Okay,
time.
okay. So you have your own band as well.
Yeah, my own band as well, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
your main artists right now is Pudas is one of your main artists right now,
Yeah,
right?
Pooh was one of my main artists, actually. The only two artists I ever signed was Pooders and Jolly was
Okay.
two artists that I signed. The rest, I was like helping them to get their feet off
Get it
the
out.
ground.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, yeah, you know the talent because Pudas is another.
Yeah, man. See, Pooders is a big up my boy Pooders, dirty dog Pooders.
Definitely. Like Joel, you have to listen to some of these tracks.
Yeah, I do. You're
I
naming
know,
all
I
these
know.
names, and I now have to go research
Yeah,
who these
because
people are.
you see up here they hear the music, but they don't know the artist. They know
Yeah.
the song, but they don't know the artist. They don't know the history of behind the music either, right? So
Yeah.
they will hear Ridge and they're like, okay, yeah, Ridge, but they don't know who Ridge is until they probably hear the popular songs that
Yeah.
across the thing. So yeah, definitely check that out. Go on YouTube and check out the Booyah
I
artist.
will. I will.
Yeah. But what can we expect from you next? Music wise, like albums, any albums in the works, any?
Well, there was, I just Pooders just dropped his second album, and I have my fourth album dropping in the first week in June.
All
And I
right.
have some big collabs, international collabs on that album as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think the next step is just really like fuse the booyah with other genres, go into the
Mm.
Afro, go to the EDM, go into the like
Afro,
the pop,
EDM.
Yeah, because that's the way you're going to really get your music out there. You have to go into the
Yeah,
commercial markets.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's the plan, and I've been working towards it because I have a plan. So we're executing, and hopefully by next 2 or 3 years, you'll see Buyo as
Yeah.
a major general.
Right.
Anyone, I know some people don't like to talk about things before it happens because,
Hmm.
vibes and energy. But is there anyone in mind that you would like to collab with that you would like to mention?
She want to ask who you working with on the album. That's what she really.
Well, well, what I can say, I can give you some hints. Well, I'm one of the biggest artists from Trinidad. Is on the album. I'm one of the biggest artists from Martinique on the album, and also one of the biggest artists in New York. On the international market on the album. So yeah,
Right.
Damn. No,
Hmm.
Reggie, have everybody going crazy in the house right now.
Yeah.
yeah. No, man, right now it's time for Booyah, right? This Booyah is like really pushing out there, and like all the carnivals, like if you don't have like, well, not carnival, but any party festival, like if you don't have Booyah on the lineup, it's like your party not it,
Yeah.
It's
Facts.
part of the culture now.
Facts. Oh yes. And
Yeah.
it's definitely taking over the world. Um, we look forward to tomorrow, but you mentioning Caravana, I already know what's up, but you mentioning Caravana is that's I'm really, really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Because to me, Caravana is when, like, I mean, the world is in Toronto already, but summertime you find everybody coming here for not Caravana, Carnival. Sorry, they
Yeah.
Mhm.
changed Toronto's Carnival, and I'm really, really looking forward to that because I know some of the other artists that's possibly gonna be on the lineup, and I'm so excited because, like I said, '07 was the last time
Hmm.
we had a triple K, and then they probably played two places.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we don't get a lot. We get Calypso though
Yeah.
once in a
Yeah. And soca.
yeah, well,
What
yeah.
about so you're doing shows, but what about the Caravana on the road itself? Are you in a van, on a truck, anything like that right now?
Hopefully, after that show tomorrow, we know exactly what's up. You know, a lot
Yeah.
of promoters want to come and see what the craze
Yeah.
about Boy is about and who's this guy
Yeah.
and what's the crowd reaction. So normally after a show, that's it. We get booked for
Right.
the bigger shows.
I hear you. Okay.
Yeah.
This is up.
Yeah.
Any, like, okay, so you did classical music, and obviously, well, you did a lot of different music before Booyah music.
Hmm.
Would you do any other music, like, for yourself, like not just for another artist? Would you, like, consider reggae or hip hop, R&B for yourself?
Maybe not for myself because I don't consider myself like a R&B singer or reggae singer. More man like chant and nice little melodies.
All right.
But I have created like other genres of music like compa, reggae for different artists
Mhm.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And yeah, personally, I always like to like try new things and push myself, challenge myself, because that's
Right.
the only way you can grow as an artist. Trying new things and getting out of your comfort zone.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
One of the things you experiment and I really liked, the it was done around November time. The culture song.
Oh yeah, yeah, the Jinping kind of vibes.
The Ping.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Joe?
Every time I see that video,
Another one,
every
another
time
one you
I
did
watch
with
that video, I'm playing it like 4 and 5 times back to back. I said, this man really said what he said.
yes, and that song, well, up here when we played it, it
Hmm.
would just like we couldn't play it once.
Yeah.
You know what I
Which,
mean?
which one was this? The second one or the first one? Which
The
Jinping
first
one?
one.
Oh, the first one. Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
then, man, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
because that one there was basically next experiment again because like people like to say, well, Jinping is old pipe, old time music or whatever. But like each genre, each music has like a modern song, and you can show the evolution. So I'll just
Yeah,
show like even if the Jinping is considered old school traditional genre, you can still like add something to it and make it modern. And like the really young and the old people really appreciate it, and that
Yeah.
it took over Dominica like for the whole season. That song
yeah.
was playing more from morning to night time.
That was a
Hmm.
big tune, man. Like, keep experimenting, bro. Like, trust me,
Yeah.
it was a big tune. My question I've been waiting to ask you is how, and I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know how the hell did you get the prime minister on a song with you? Because that has never been done in the history of bouillon music. I'm pretty sure that has never been done in the history of music.
No,
How?
no. I think the only person did something with Prime Minister. I think it was Bob Marley did something with the Prime Minister in Jamaica, but a long time ago. But
With
yeah,
actual vocals?
huh?
With like a song with the prime minister?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but Rastaman, that's me somebody. For
I
fact check it, you know.
no, I
But
know
yeah,
he brought.
Fact check, yeah.
The two, the prime minister and the opposite thing together on stage. I
hmm
know that for a peace
yeah,
concert. Yeah,
yeah.
Hmm.
but yeah. So how did that happen?
What happened is some people think it happened just like that, but what happened I met him. I paid for his wife for her costume band, Amnesia costume band,
Okay,
and I
yes.
Mhm.
told him, you know, I think we should do a song, and he was laughing. He said, "Regent, I don't need a song."
I
I said,
would
"Yeah,
love.
I tell him, just trust me, just go the vibe, do a song."
All right.
So I spoke to him about it. He said, "Okay, talk to whoever," and his assistant. Then it took about 6 months, you know. Every month I keep reminding them, hey, don't forget, we have to do this song.
Right.
They saying, well, Richard, that damn song, what song we want to do, you know, boy? So, anyways, we had a meeting just before Creole Festival
Hmm.
because we were getting fights. They don't want to put nasty business on the Creole Festival, you know.
All right.
Mm.
And then we had a meeting and I spoke to him and, I showed him like what the mission we're on and what we're trying to do for the Boya music.
Hmm.
And he understood our plight, and he made sure that we will got a spot, along with DFC to give
Right.
us
Mm.
a spot. And I told him like, I think now would be a good time for us to do this song to really market the Creole Festival.
Hmm.
So he's like, oh, okay, well, he'll come and try. He's looking nervous, he's shaking like he don't know like, what gonna happen. But yeah, I got a slot about an hour with him and yeah, it was just magic. Yeah.
Dude, that is that is mad. That is crazy. Like, like I was like, how the hell? I thought for sure he came to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, no, no. It was making some people think like, no. It was
that
nothing to him.
wow, that is huge.
But
Rich.
you know what?
Mhm.
As you just said, Rich, like you are definitely it's not just, I think you are a forward thinker, right? It's
Yeah,
like
definitely.
you don't just do things to do it. You're like, okay, this, when I do this, it's going to propel me into doing this, and this is going to take off because I do this. Now, because you did all of those things, you're now being recognized in the reggae, not reggae, the Caribbean Awards
Yeah.
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Caribbean
Caribbean Awards.
Caribbean
Music
Music Awards.
Awards.
Music
Yeah.
Awards.
And I didn't even know bouillon was a category.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
This
I did
year.
not know it was a category. I know it's a new thing, but
Yeah.
you are taking bouillon to the world,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's been around. But as you said, this is this revolutionary thing that you're doing with the music, and you've taken it, and it's going into different places. I know it's gonna. You're probably already in Europe.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
probably getting a
Oh,
fan base in
we
Europe.
did some shows. We did a Europe tour in March, me and Pudas, and each show
Okay.
was sold out. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
2,000, 3,000 people there.
Wow.
Especially in France, that's where we have our strongest fan base in France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
France loves us.
Yeah,
Caribbean.
and what is really funny about it is, like, they can't speak English, but they sing the song. So
Right.
that this
Yes.
amazes me. It goes to show that music has no barriers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an international
Yeah.
language. Yeah.
Congratulations on the nomination.
I
Yeah,
seen
man.
some
Thank you,
clips of
thank
the
you, man.
Europe tour. It's
No,
crazy.
it's good, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
crazy.
you think it's about having a strategy and marketing in music. And like
Yeah.
it's a business. So
Mhm.
like I can give you a quick example. Like I know for sure once your music resonating in Guadeloupe, automatically it starts resonating in France,
Right.
Martinique.
Uh-huh.
Once the music resonates in Martinique, it starts resonating in Saint Lucia. Once the music resonates in Saint Lucia, it starts resonating in Saint Vince in Grenada. And it's good
Right.
on the chain. So you have to just target the
Yes.
different countries
Strategy.
and make sure give them something that they can relate to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for me, like certain songs that are popular in the States, it's not the songs that are popular in France. So that way you're trying to like give everybody something they can relate to
True.
and run with it.
Mm.
I think this is something you need to actually teach in a class, like a music business class, like the ins and outs, the know with how to go around being a music artist, entertainer, producer. Because as we talk to artists all the time, and it's not just from Dominica, it's like sometimes they pigeonhole themselves because they only want to perform in certain places. They don't want to perform to a certain audience, or they're not able to grow
No, and
because
then
they
I
don't
think a lot of artists they reach a
yeah.
comfort zone and they don't grow, they don't adapt, and I think that's the biggest problem sometimes.
Yep.
Because like for me, I never want to stop. Like to me, I want to reach all China and play bouillon and make Chinese
Yeah.
bouillon. Yeah, that's how I think. And I go Russia and make a Russian bouillon, and then go Italy and make an Italian bouillon. Yeah, that's what my
Yeah.
mind thinking. Go India, make an
I
Indian
love
bouillon.
it.
And trust me, I will do it. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
not impossible.
I
Yeah.
like that though. Yeah, it is possible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I like that Russian bouillon.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, they have all kinds of soca over there already, So why
Yeah,
Yeah,
not?
it's true. Like even Japan is like they
yeah. Big on soca.
yeah, soca
Yes.
and dancehall, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure they'll get into the booyah
Yeah,
eventually.
for sure. Because like the bouillon and soca are really, really close. The soca is like a bouillon is like a more up tempo. And even now too, most of the soccas are trending is if you really listen to this like it's bouillon.
Is booyah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
bouillon like family. That's a bouillon.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, Joel, speaking about the thing, I encourage everybody to go vote for your favorite artist in the Caribbean Music Awards.
no, no, no,
Yes.
no, 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 no. Vote for fair. Go and vote for Mr. Reed
Good.
on the
No,
Caribbean Award.
In
Yeah.
your category.
right,
In my
In your
category.
category.
Joel,
Yes.
no,
Go and vote for Mr. Rich.
I voted. I voted. I voted.
Oh, the vote's open. Okay.
Yeah, I voted like
I saw
I
that, but
think
I
I got
didn't
it last
realize.
week or yeah, I got it sometime last week or early in the week.
Okay.
I voted for it. Did you vote, Joe?
No, no, no. This I'm saying. I didn't know that it was it was open for public
Oh, okay,
voting.
for votes, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, for
yeah,
sure,
okay. So
Yeah,
you
go
got my
vote
vote.
Mr. Ridge.
look my girlfriend on say hey baby on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes, so I guess she might do a next
Oh,
one.
She
okay.
might do
Somebody.
that. So I guess we'll get another song. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Joel, you want to take some comments? I'm like I got
Yeah,
them
yeah.
in heart.
So somebody is asking for her. Wait. Okay, let's
Okay,
go back.
one at a time, Micah. Let's slow down. All right, let's go. One at a
So
time.
the family support. So we talked about that. How's your family support you in your music?
Yeah.
You did say,
Yeah.
they were kind of on edge at the beginning, but now they understand the business. I don't know if you want to add anything more to that.
it's about my family.
Yeah, how do they support you with your
Well, no, man,
music
they support
products?
because, like, sometimes as a musician, some people think like any business, like you need money to make
Yeah.
money. You have to invest money into your music
Yeah.
career. Like in terms of art campaigns, getting quality mixing and mastering. And yeah, I think that's a big problem a lot of the musicians have. They don't really want to invest in themselves. Like
Mhm.
they're afraid to take the risk. Like with me, I was like COVID time.
Yeah.
I had absolutely no gigs COVID time. I lost all my contracts for the hotels, all my contract for the villas. I had to go back down and buy my mom and dad house to live. And I had like maybe like $50,000 saved up.
Yeah.
I used all the money to work on my new album. I was like, I don't care what happened. I can push that money into my music career and whatever happen. But some way, somehow, I'll make it back. And yeah, I mean, a lot of guys they want to take that jump and risk into their career. Like
Right.
always thinking twice. Like for me, I just know like it's going to happen. I'm going to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying, stay humble, and they like your vibes and calm and humble. Stay positive. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You have to be humble and always take constructive criticism and like something negative. Even though it might sound negative to you, but like you have to listen to what people saying. So
Yes.
I really want them over like people saying, "Oh, nasty beans or whatever this and that." When I released Xi Jinping, all people, oh, something for us, and they became fans too. So even though they're
Yeah.
trying to hate, I give them something that they like, so they can't really hate me again now.
Right.
I wonder what that man is doing now. That's from that concert.
Right. Yeah, he's probably thanking Rich because his wife probably, show him some.
Yeah, a little
Oh, honey,
spice in their
oh, honey,
life,
he said that in the song. Let's try it. Right. But I like that thing. You just said something a while ago, and it's like, yeah, if you don't invest in yourself, who's really going to invest in you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, like, yes, Dominic has a lot of talent. I had a conversation with somebody about it, and I was like, I could not express how much talent he had. And it's not just vocals, but it's a keyboard, it's a drummer, a guitarist, so whatever. We have a lot of talent, but if we do not, and not everybody has the means, right? But
Yeah.
if you do not invest in yourself, man, trust me, ain't nobody just gonna put money into you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You have to have faith in yourself first.
Facts.
Start picking yourself first. And that's why a lot of the good musicians they always leave Dominica and go elsewhere. Like
Right.
even for my album, that really made me what I am. The Green album, I don't know if you heard it. Was a live album. I had to go fan search for musicians. Like I use Joel. He's a guy from Dominica, but he lives in Australia.
Right.
And then there was a guy called Elijah. He based in the UK. And there's a guy called Don. He based in Texas. Like, he had the musicians around, but he's networking,
Yeah.
bringing together to do something great, So
Right.
Yeah.
and I just want to make sure that even if the music might seem vulgar sometimes, but the music band is always mature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice music, man. And like I'm the type of person, Rich, with the like you just said something, and I really stress on the yes because I believe that in 100%. Not even somebody that give you good advice sometimes is really good advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm the type of person like I listen. So you could go ahead and curse my mother all you want, but I'm gonna go home and really dissect how you curse my mother and might get something positive from that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? Not everything is negative. Not everything positive is 100% positive because people curse you in a nice way, such as like myself. So ah man. So we have tomorrow some St. Lucian artists.
Yeah. We have the Shemi J, Pro Style.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up the flyer now.
We have Fireman from Vinci. And lastness of all, you got Mr. Rich Crossy Bridge.
Right. And somebody is asking if Ridge is in Canada. Yes, Ridge
Yes,
is
he
in Canada.
is.
Ridge, they haven't been to Tim Hortons yet.
Tiwa?
Tim Hortons.
No?
Apparently, is like Tim Hortons now is like a new thing for Caribbean people when they come up here. It's like, yo, I can't, like you have to have a Tim Hortons to say you're in Canada.
What is a Tim Hortons?
So Tim Hortons is a coffee shop.
Okay.
So you get donuts and coffee, hot chocolate, this.
So that's like that kind of version of Starbucks.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say more like Dunkin' Donuts, but
okay.
Yeah. That kind of vibes. So okay, so yeah, there you go. So Rich is in Canada and he will be performing tomorrow. Rich, there's a game we usually play here. I know I did not actually mention it. So
are you getting into the game already? Okay.
What was that?
I know I said you got into the game already. Okay. All
No,
right,
I just, so no, not let's. We got to tell Rich about it. We didn't tell.
No, I said okay.
Back. So if you're into the game, if you're in for it, we could definitely play a game. If not, then you could just say no.
Okay.
We continue.
What's the game?
It's called Quick Hitters. So basically, we ask you a question, and the first thing that comes to your mind, type of thing. Some people dwell on it and they really think, but it's quick hitters. So ask you a question and you just kind of answer whatever pops in your mind, type of thing.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Mom's listening.
Hey, mommy. What happened, mommy? Big
mommy.
Thank you for meeting me.
So that answers that question to whoever asked. So there is proven support from mommy.
Yeah, man. Nice. And my dad was there too. I think the first comment.
Oh, it was your dad?
Yeah, greetings as my dad.
Hey, baby.
Hi, Shiba.
You're not kind of promise.
All right, so it's a go for the game.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, Joel, you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Oof. I think I already know the answer for that, because you pretty much answered that earlier. But the biggest risk you ever took?
Investing my money in my career. Yeah, all my money.
But you don't regret it though.
No, I don't regret it.
Damn good investment.
Good outcome.
Like,
good return.
People think like sometimes if you invest in something, you try something, you feel like that's a bad thing. Like no, like I rather like when on my deathbed know that I tried my dream and I actually tried my best. It didn't work, but I tried. Than never knowing that I didn't try. You better to know that you tried.
That's true. Okay. That is true. Hi, Jay.
What is the worst piece of advice you were ever given?
Stop playing music.
Ah, okay.
So wait till you stop the music?
Stop playing music.
Yeah. I don't manage when you stop playing music.
Okay, all right. That explains.
I'm sure she's kicking herself right now.
That explains.
Oh, well.
That explains this. Um.
Yes.
Oh man.
You want me to go?
Yeah. Go.
Something you wish you were better at.
Yeah.
Better at, I think, spending more time with my family. Yeah,
Mm.
sometimes you get the music, get so sucked up in the music that you don't get to spend as much time as you want with your family.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Um. Something that would make you laugh the hardest.
If your host had to sing a song for me right now,
If my host had to sing a song for you right now.
yeah.
Yes, I like it. I put down my phone. Yes, it's the last season, Joe. Let's go.
Nah, I have no musical
What do you?
talent.
Yeah, everybody have musical talent. There's some have good and bad musical talent.
Sometimes when I'm hearing myself sing, I'm like, is that my voice? It sounds horrible. I'm like, oh,
So, Joe, you're not gonna sing for us.
nah, 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 nah,
You
nah,
gotta
nah.
do it for Rich. Rich has to do it. You gotta do it for Rich.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Get it?
That's beatboxing, that's singing. Anyways, you get to
Wow.
No,
Okay. Oh, all
I
right.
don't want to know.
All right. If you were, I hate that question. If you're stranded on a desert island, who would you take with you?
my woman.
Mm,
All
I
Yeah,
right.
like
man.
that.
Was that
Okay,
it?
since we're doing these, you know what? I think he would answer these questions
Mm-hmm.
because we don't normally ask other people these questions. But you're a risk taker, so
Yeah.
let's ask these questions.
Okay.
Do you have a guilty pleasure?
Yes.
Okay, what is it? If you can share.
If I say it, or you say, or you keep it PG-13, so I don't know how to say it.
Oh wow,
What
he
is
doesn't know how to
it?
say it. Bleep, 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 bleep,
Yeah. But I like to put my tongue in a bloop.
bleep.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could ask the other one. It's there too.
Oh, do you have a celebrity crush?
No. Mm.
No. Okay. All right.
Okay. I could ask the next one. If you had to trade places with anybody, first of all, would you trade places with anybody? And if you did, who and why?
Mm. And Jesus Christ, which kind of life you live? If you ever live.
Wait.
He
So
rose again. He's alive.
you would trade places with Christ?
Yeah, I want to see what you go through that yeah, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, he was not liked. He was not a liked man.
Ah, well,
I want and to perform miracles too.
I would like that part. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be nailed on a cross though.
Yeah, but that I definitely they wouldn't get a chance to that.
You won't do that.
Just Pilate.
God. Oh
Um,
man, is there another one?
any regrets?
Yeah.
Any regrets? Yeah. Yeah, of course I've always have regrets. I have to say what the regrets is.
It's up
Yeah.
to you. You
You're a
don't have
different kind of guest, you know.
to.
You'd
You
be
don't.
saying yes and no and don't answer the question.
Yeah.
You sure that's why you hung out with the prime minister, eh?
No,
Yeah,
I
politician.
think my only regret, I think I should have followed my dream earlier, especially the singing part. 'Cause I always thought I was never an artist or my voice was good enough to be a singer. So that was more like producing. But if I had started like from way back then, yeah, I
Right.
would have been far going already.
Right.
Because compared to most other artists, my career kind of started late as a singer.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah,
My mother always says nothing ever happens before it's time.
yeah, should have.
Yeah.
Because this is a time right now, like bouillon, like it's taking over.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Caribbean. It's taking
Yeah.
over. It's different. It's catchy. Your vibes are catchy. So it's definitely a time for bouillon.
For
A
sure.
time for ridge.
Definitely courage.
But Rich, would you say that okay? Did you develop? Did you think you developed the talent later, or you just had it, but was like reluctant to bring it out?
The talent of
Of
producing or singing.
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 Oh no, I think it developed over a space of time, and I
Right.
think that what really made it unique and such a hard hit for me because I had a
Right.
lot of time to develop my style and through playing different genres of music, I understand different melodies and adding different stuff to the boyo to make it unique and sound
Right.
different. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Nice.
All right. We're not done yet. One more question on this game, then we can go back. Tell us something we don't know about you.
Something about me. I got shot in
PG.
my waist once.
You did what?
Word?
I got a gunshot in my waist once.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask why. I don't want to ask why. Oh man.
We're
But
glad that you're here with us.
That was a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Long time ago when I was younger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Well,
Where's the word?
what's the word? The word is
Patapa.
Ridge. Where did that come from?
Yes.
Yes. Where did that come from?
Well, actually, patapa is a word. It's an African word, you know.
Oh yeah.
African word, yeah. Patapa means like splendor, majesty, you know, something like that. So it's African word.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell does patapa?
I just thought it was a sound you were making with your mouth.
Yeah, I thought it was just mumbling stuff.
No man, everything have a meaning behind it. Trust me, everything have a meaning.
Wow.
That is it. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. You see, I learned something new today. Oh, man.
Say again. What's the meaning again?
Like splendor and majesty. You can search up on Google. Patapa.
Tomorrow when I meet my African friend, I can tell him patapa. But
But it's the voice that you use. It's the tone that you use. The voice.
Yeah, because if you really realize, like, music is all about like the frequencies, and there's certain frequencies that trigger certain parts of your brain. Like Michael Jackson, he wasn't singing a high pitch just because he wanted to. Like, that frequency would, like, resonate with a certain part of your body and your spirit. So yeah, just getting different vibes to imprint on people mind and their spirit. Yeah.
So that's what it is.
I just learned so much from
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
This is great. Yeah. You're sure you're not supposed to? You should be a professor of music. Ever thought about that?
Maybe when I get older.
Yeah.
Right.
Professor of music.
Wow.
Mr. Ridge.
Yeah, for sure.
Ridge, this is something like all week been on my mind. Well, even before we got the yes from you to be here. I would mention the type of people that we like on the show, right? I mean, we keep things between us, but sometimes I'll talk to people and say, "What do you think of this or that person?" And I've gotten so much mixed feelings when it came to you.
Yeah.
I had somebody tell me they're gonna stop watching Dissect if I brought you on. Yeah, like somebody actually told me that.
Wow.
And I was like, well, I guess I will lose an audience, but it's a risk. It wasn't a risk because everybody has a story, you know what I mean, and everybody has to tell their story. But I am so happy you came on here tonight because I learned a lot of stuff from just talking to you. You know what I mean? I could see why people would, watch music and just kind of critic you on certain things. Like even me get it, right?
Yeah.
The fact that I do hip hop, I'm a Dominican. It's a problem for Dominicans. Like, why you not doing booyah? Why is hip hop you doing? But everybody has their reason for the thing. I grew up this way, right?
Yeah.
So I had all these things, and I had somebody told me yesterday, man, Ridge is gonna be one of the best guests we ever had on the show, right? And I must say, man, happy to have you here, and we learned so much from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
man, a lot of people, I get that, like, they hear about me and they, like my girlfriend. When I started checking my girlfriend, like, her mother was like, "Read you love him? That madman, he's taking drugs, good." And then she met me and we started talking. And then when people meet you, when they don't know you, they have their assumptions in their brain. But when you start talking and they realize what kind of person you are, they're more 100, more like I would say 90% of the time, they change your mind.
Yeah.
But you have your stage presence, and then you have your professional side, business oriented. Like, honestly, a lot of people would not expect this side of you because you're comical, you're jovial, what's coming out, your lyrical content. But then again, your lyrical content, let me just compare you to Vibes Cartel, period. It's very similar in the sense of very raw, very explicit, but you are talented, you are educated, and it speaks through. I even understand it even more now that I've spoken to you. I understand your music even more. And I think a lot of people should watch this interview and, to understand the man behind the talent,
Man.
and understand where it's coming from.
Man, thanks, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Like everything have a reason why I do certain things. Like even in pushing out different artists in the Boyo.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a whole host of different artists that I brought out in from Dominica, like from Suki to Jolly to Poodles to Nice, did some Kenny G, and even inspire other artists because before like everyone thought like you kind of make it in music, but like since we started bringing other artists, like everybody want to be a boy artist now, sing girls, sing
Yeah.
lyrics, and I show them like from Paro to Prime Minister, I can make it
Trendsetter. Yeah, prime
fact
minister.
from Paro to
I
PM.
need to go look at that video. Is that
Yeah,
your on
yeah.
your page, the one with the prime minister? I need to go check that one out.
Yeah, for sure. If you go on this search region Prime Minister,
Yeah, it's all
just
over. He even performed at the Creole Festival.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just Google it. You'll find it. You'll find it. Man,
Doing different things, Mr. Rich.
bro, thank you for coming through tonight. I will definitely see you tomorrow in the spot. I'll probably try to see you before the event itself. But
Brother.
thank you for coming out tonight. It was a pleasure. This was fun. There was a question I was supposed to ask you. They say how much money you're making. But if they want to big up anybody, you want to big up your team, you want to shout out
Well, yeah,
anybody.
man, yeah, like for sure. I'll big up my boy Arturo Bellot from Mossiwo. If it wasn't for Mossiwo, that whole career path wouldn't be possible.
Right.
Because that's the biggest thing we had in Dominica. We had a platform that really showcase our talent, and he gave me the platform to showcase my talent. So big up Mossiwo, and big up my mom, my dad, my son Jaquan, my sister Paris, Al. Also big up that one booking, that's my booking agent Naomi. She here in Canada with me as well. And big up Dirty Dog Poolers and all the other artists, putting Boy on the map.
Nice. And of course, you can follow Ridge on Instagram, Facebook, and
And
all
go
that stuff.
vote for Ridge for the
Yeah.
Booyah category.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
The
If you go on
Caribbean
Cross the
Music
Bridge,
Award.
just look for Cross the Bridge on Instagram, Facebook, or www.crossthebridge.com. You'll get my website with all my links. And check it out.
All right. All right, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
All right, brother. Take
All
care.
right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See
Yeah,
you
man, for sure.
tomorrow.
All right.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ridge, Cross the
Yes.
Bridge Bell.
Yes.
I like that. Oh man, you see a different side of the artist. A lot of us see the artist and figure that's the artist. It's like Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
You watch Tupac and you figure this is Tupac, and we all know
Yes.
Tupac, but the person himself, we don't really know until we
That's
sit
right.
down and talk to them, right? So, very educated young man, very man. You were saying some things, Jay, and I'm like, you're right. Like I don't know if he will be the one to do it, but the island does need people like Ridge to actually teach the marketing
Absolutely.
side and
Absolutely.
the
And
promotion.
I say that all the time when people come on, like we have such great, amazing talent that come on, and
Hmm.
unfortunately, people don't share that with other people.
Yeah.
He's bringing on artists. He's talking about
Yeah.
he's busting out artists. He's bringing them out, and not a lot of people do that. They don't share what they have, and that's when I feel they don't grow when they don't share.
Yeah, exactly.
You cannot. Yeah, you can't grow a tree without making branches and
Thank
leaves,
you.
and you know what I'm saying. Like
Right?
you have
Yeah.
your foundation, your roots, and then you branch out.
So yeah, he's definitely educated on the level, and
Yeah.
Ridge knows, just like Bounty Killer or anybody. If I bring you and I bring you, I'm creating a legacy for
That's right.
myself. You could say, you could watch what's his name, the one in jail right now, Jolly, and not Jolly, Suki, and say, yeah, Suki is a drug addict, but somebody gives Suki a chance. The world knows Suki now, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you know what that does for Rich? It brings him up higher.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to share the thing. He's smart enough to learn the thing and teach other people and create a
Absolutely.
legacy for himself. I mean, a lot of us in the music industry that should have legacy, people bashing our names. So,
Yeah.
Joel, this is the last one for this year.
Yes. It doesn't even feel like that. It feels like we're just beginning.
Next week is gonna be boring because there's nothing going on next week. I don't even have a gig, so I'm gonna be sitting here. Probably
Oh, my
watch.
life is gonna be super busy.
I'll watch. Oh yeah, you're gonna be super busy.
I'll bring you in to make costumes with me. How about
You know
that?
what? I could come join you next week and
You
help
won't
you
be
out.
bored.
And then after that, you're on your own because after that, it's just madness. From the 1st of
Okay.
June till September, no rest.
Okay.
So it's been a fun season. I hope you guys enjoyed season 4. We did our best, like we did in season 3, 2, and 1, to bring you guys the top guests that we could possibly get out there to make sure we educate you guys, and even ourselves. And just bring information and try to get exciting shows for you guys. So
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, Hopefully next season maybe we could get some of you guys involved and you guys could tell us who you want to see, and we'll probably go
Yeah.
knock in the door type of thing, right?
We're putting our heads together to come up with something different, something fresh and unique.
Yep. Like we do every year. I don't know what the twist is gonna be next year, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a twist. So not gonna leave you guys hanging before we leave. I don't know, Jay, if you have anything else you want to say to them.
Well, I wanted to just thank Sam George so much for just hanging in with us. Although he says he's leaving us, he's still here with us.
Right.
So, Sam George, our executive producer of our show,
Mhm.
Nika in the back doing our questions, making sure all of the
Nike is a
guests
lifer.
are protected. You know what?
Nike is a lifer.
Yeah.
Right.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Everybody who helped us out with guests, even sending us ideas or contacts, thank you. Yeah. I guess that is it. Thank you, Dissect Team Dissect. Oh, please do not stop supporting Dale GoFundMe. Let's try to get to a goal and make sure we can raise some more money for his heart surgery. All right. So what is it, Jay? GoFundMe.
It's GoFundMe. When you go to the GoFundMe page, you type in "Help Dale Get Surgery," and it will populate. You'll see the GoFundMe come up. Even if it's $5, whatever you have, it goes a long way. It will help Dale in the long run.
Yep.
And if you can't, just share it. Share the link. And you know what?
That's that.
Good will come of it.
Yep. So I have a brand new video that's coming up right after this. So you guys could stay tuned to watch my brand new video, and do not forget to support me by following TDN TV, watching it on TDN TV, or going to my page on YouTube, Novelist, and you'll see some of my videos. I got 2 songs out. I got a Booyah song out, and I got a hip hop song out. And I just heard a Zouk song today that I did years ago. So I guess that's probably going to come out. And there's more stuff coming out. So stay tuned for the video. It's called The Great King Solomon. It is summertime. Thank you, TDN. Thank you, Island Therapy. Thank you, Sip and Chat, Dissect family. I will see you guys soon, and we will see you guys in November.
See you in November.
Have a blessed summer, and bye.
Take care.
So I'm Janine Xavier Cross.
I'm Janelle Xavier. And we're Xavier Street.
So this is what the beats on the inside. I'm ready to play.
Are you, Jewel? You have hidden talents that you're not talking about.
Let's get to the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drum.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Nah, poison in it. A little bit. Yes, sir. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. Watch what you said in stones. Snakes in the yard that make nests and they'll call it a home. Sweet raspberries, ominous true. Don't rattle that. Stand aside, let them stumble along. The aggressors always blowing a tantrum. And on that, they hold their chest like they're singing an anthem. Meanwhile, right back in the mansion, some woods we use that could blow some wild suspicions. We ain't worried about the repercussions. Dropping the pants, fist the wood like a man, or take the globe to your hand. Damn, Bob Marley said life's so natural, mystic, but the lies y'all wear them well like a naturalistic. They always said I was naturally gifted. Mix the herb with the raw, make you naturally lifted. I bless it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I bless it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. Listen to the bird in the yard, they sing, cause they all carry tweets that you may not see. And the best music travel right overseas. Like they all fly to Paris, man, they all cuisine. Never been on the mount, but they all pitching. Never been on the pulpit, but they all preaching. Agents around you, man, they all mission. Bunch of fucks around you, man, they all kitchen. Fisherman or Fisher Price, they all fishing. Never took the course, but they all teaching. Won't support the cause, so they all slicked in. They don't see it from the bird eye view, they all slipping. Play the rule 33 like Scott Pippen. Exit like your blood and you all pretend. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Knowledge up like I'm the great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it hot like summer. Great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it great King Solomon. Great King Solomon. I blaze it up and make it great King Solomon. Make it great King Solomon. Ignorant bastard. Watch the head get cut, plus we brandish. Poison our act foolish. Rocks from the rooftops. Watch you duck from Guinness bottle. Beauty by nature, but we still trouble. Waterfalls and black sand. My man, we from foreign lands. Friends of cops, get them to clap your mind. I twist your brain like liquor. Ignorant kid, even more sicker. Watch these charges apply. I be down by the riverside, smoking blunts with flockers on the other side. Where we got drinks dripping from your neck